So last time we left you guys off, you guys went to sleep at the Strong Arm Tavern, and you all decided universally that you were going to just take some free time between now and maybe a couple days till you decide on your next move, on the next thing that you do. So Al, Umang, you wake up mm, in the same room. What do you do?
I feel potatoes in my pants.
Mashed potatoes.
Ew. That's the night I remember. Are you sleeping on the bed? Is she, is she sleeping on the bed?
You were
I
both
don't
pretty
know.
drunk, were you?
I don't know.
I don't
Am
know.
I?
Are
I
you?
I don't know. Are you?
Because if you do, you have to pay half for the room because I paid for it.
Because I'm sleeping on the bed?
Yeah.
You're so rude.
What a excuse?
I have potatoes in my pants. I'm not having a really good day. You know? Fair enough.
Wait. Are we in character now?
Yeah.
Oh, are we?
Um,
Oh shit, why do we
okay.
always fucking bicker?
Yeah. And, yeah. Okay. Like it's because like in the previous main games because like we both has like crashed into each other. Like now we're together and we like to like argue.
It's like that thing when you have a crush on someone, you throw a note at them. It's like, get out of my school.
Yeah.
Fucking tsundere.
So with your guys' bickering, Drea sort of wakes up and is like, get out of the room if you're gonna make noise, and then tries to go back to sleep.
So, I wanna go take a shower, get this potato off my butt.
There's gonna be your part of the room, and I take my shoe, my broken shoe, heels, whatever, and I want to go to like find what do you call it? The shoemaker?
The cobbler.
Cobbler, yeah.
I could go for a cobbler right now.
What? You have mashed potatoes
No,
in
I
your
meant
pants.
I meant like peach cobbler. You know, like the pie.
Okay.
It's a food.
Yeah.
I didn't know you can eat them.
Yeah, just throw some peaches on them. They're delicious.
Oh no.
What? Okay, so
All right,
do
Umang,
do you want to? Yeah.
you wash the mashed potatoes off of your butt and your clothes, and now you're ready for the day.
Yeah, I want to put something like new on.
Do you have a change of clothes?
Oh yeah, of course she does.
Of course she does.
Yeah, she's got clothes. She's wearing like a cute little dress with some tights. Same shoes though.
All right.
Yeah.
Al, you're gonna go look for a cobbler. All right. So you look around. Not a lot of people in this town have shoe worries. They don't really have a need to worry about shoes. They just they make their own shoes and stuff. They don't really have a dedicated shop for shoes. But I'm sure you look around, you ask around, and then you meet a guy, and he says, I mean, sure, I can fix your shoe. Could you say that one more time? You were a little quiet.
Baby.
Baby, bat you got.
Oh, sorry, wait, wrong mic.
Oh my
Did you
goodness.
just call me baby bear?
No, I was trying to say bat, but Paige said baby.
Yeah, I said,
Batty.
I said, can you be careful with that because it's expensive and it's really hard to find a replacement for that.
I mean, I'll do my best. It'll take the best part of the day.
Okay.
Come
Yeah.
back, come back in the evening, and I'll have it ready for you.
Okay, I guess I'll walk barefoot, I guess. If I can go and like, yeah, just go walk around town, I guess.
Umang, are you just following Al?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what?
I guess I am following Al.
Oh, hi, Mom. Didn't see you there.
Hi. Yeah, I'm sweet.
Um,
Sorry about that.
okay. So,
So you're walking around barefoot.
Yep.
Mhm.
And what do you want to do?
Are you hungry?
Yeah, I guess I can eat something.
Find some
Gesundheit.
breakfast or something. Bless you.
Thank you.
So there are like a few restaurants around town. Usually you eat at the tavern that you stayed in, but you can probably find some sort of cafe just in town.
Okay. I can eat there. Do you want to?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So one of the places you find is the Blue Sky Tea House,
Blue Sky Tea House.
and that one's open.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to go there?
Yeah,
Mom?
sure. Let's go.
That was like the most uneventful thing. I'm so sorry, Brie.
You guys are the ones that wanted to do it. I'm just here to facilitate.
I know, I'm sorry. Okay.
No,
yeah,
be sorry.
sure.
It's fine. And so you go into the Blue Sky Tea House. It's very blue, as you would imagine. It's got like a theme going on, and there's a bunch of flowers, mostly blue flowers, and very very cool colors. And you see the owner, who's a blue genasi, and she's got striking black hair, but she blue skin, and she's just walking around delivering like organizing the tea. There's not a lot of people here, just a couple of here and there drinking their tea, and she's just organizing things.
I'm just staring at her right now. Wow.
And she said,
Don't stare at people. It's rude.
Keep staring. Right now I'm dissociating while staring. Can't do anything.
she notices you guys in the doorway, and she says, "Hello. Is there some way I can help you?"
We just want some breakfast.
"Oh, sure. Coming right up." And she goes off to make you something. You didn't really order anything, so she's just making you something.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I hope it's nuts, no. So,
You guys take a seat.
well, yeah. While we're waiting, I kind of want to ask Umang, like, why do you come to this place, I guess? You know?
To join the Adventurers Guild.
You have to have reason, to join the Adventurers Guild, I guess.
Well, my partner encouraged me to join. Just 'cause she thought it was something I'd be good at.
And where is she now?
She's fuck? Hold on. Let me look at the map. She's in Renville.
Wait, are you still using the old map or are you using the new map?
The new map.
Oh shit. Is it
Dingus.
okay if I use Faron's map? Shit. You know what? I just let. I'll just tell you that Elle doesn't know where she lives because she doesn't remember.
That works.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm, okay.
What about you? Why did you join?
Just wanted to find some friends. Yeah, that's all. I kind of lost them, so I'm trying to find them again. Yeah. So yeah, that's the reason I came here.
At this point, the lady comes over, brings you 2 cups of nice, lovely smelling tea, and a plate, and each plate has like a nice big, like thick pancake.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Hee hee. Okay.
Wait, how much is this?
It's about 2 gold each, so 4 gold.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, let's eat.
It's very fluffy. It's very nice. The syrup is some sort of berry, and the syrup is made out of some sort of berry, boysenberry, marionberry, some sort of berry, and it's very delicious.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
And the tea has a nice floral taste to it, like it's made out of flowers instead of
Yeah.
tea leaves.
Of course it is. Does Umong know what kind of flowers they're made of?
Like tulips and roses and one flower that you can't quite place.
Ooh. What's in this tea?
Oh, just what we have lying around, you know, tulips, roses, and a secret ingredient.
What's the secret ingredient?
Wouldn't be much of a secret if I told you.
Please don't tell me it's the water genasi.
That's where the water comes from.
She sort of blushes and hurries away.
What?
What?
Is it true? Oh my god.
She pissed in the tea.
Oh,
Fuck.
that's gross. No.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, come on. Come on.
That's pretty gross.
Yeesh.
Come on.
Are you into that kind of thing?
No.
That's pretty gross.
I was making the
Ugh.
toilet humor.
Come on. I didn't like. I didn't know you were like kind of a person, but okay, if that's,
Shut up.
you know, that is something I need to tell everyone. Very good into it now. So, what do you have planned for today, Mom?
Just wait for everyone to wake up so we can go look for the last girl.
Ooh. When she said that, I looked around, like, trying to see if anyone's gonna eavesdrop on us.
There
And I
doesn't
show Umong. What?
there doesn't appear to be
Is there
anybody
one?
eavesdropping.
Okay, good. I show Umong the sewage map that I had,
Oh.
that I made yesterday.
It is very detailed, like strikingly so. Like, how the hell do you went all the way throughout the entire sewage? No wonder you smelled so bad when you came out. is what you notice, Umong.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah. But
Nice
you know,
job.
maybe we can find the girl, like you know, with using this thing. Do you wanna do a little bit
Are they-
investigation?
Are they actually in the sewer?
You're asking me or Bear?
I'm asking you.
Um, I don't know. Maybe they might use it as a secret passage. Maybe I don't
I mean, we could walk around in the sewer, but
I have a great idea for a first date. Let's go walk in the sewer.
know. Is that might be useful?
hmm, I think we should just ask around about the middlemen.
Okay. I mean, the person. Wait. I didn't know. I didn't know about this. Okay. Yeah. I need to remember that Al wasn't in battle and
Yeah, you were
need to
busy
try to
exploring
do
the
that.
sewers.
Yeah. Okay. So who is this middleman?
It's the people that the dude was trying to sell the kids to. Awful.
So you guys were planning on trying to find out stuff about the middlemen.
Mhm.
All right, where are you gonna start?
Uh, where are we gonna start, Al?
I don't know. I don't even know about the middleman. You guys were the one who beat up Rupert.
It's true. Al was in the sewers while you guys were busy dealing with Rupert the whole time.
Okay.
Mhm.
Here's what I think we should do. We should go into an alleyway and see, like, the toughest person there and ask them, because they're bound to know.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, let's go. Why not?
All right. So you guys go looking around in a bunch of alleyways in the middle of the day, and you come across like there's kids playing as usual, but there's also a couple of like it's in the middle of the day, so not a lot of scary looking fellows are just in the alleyways in the middle of the day. There's there's
I
people
thought that's where they lived.
in alleyways.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't do their business out in broad daylight, but you do see a couple of men and women that look a little shifty here and there in alleyways here or there.
Mhm.
And that's pretty much all you see. There usually it's kids playing near alleyways or animals running around looking for scraps, or but there's a couple of shifty characters here or there that are adults instead of kids.
Hmm.
You see it.
So,
You see a kid talking to an adult. You see see two big burly people just chatting, leaning up against the walls.
is it this two same guy?
Yeah, it's the two lumberjacks.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I wanna go talk to them.
All right.
Okay.
Well, hey there, little lady. I remember you.
Hi, I remember you also.
All right.
You know, last night we had a little skirmish with the bartender. You know?
You beat up Rupert, huh?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't me. That was my friend that beat him up.
You
But
did, and points to Al.
No.
Mhm.
It was the tiefling that we were with.
Wait, are you?
Oh.
Wait. Never mind.
We found some things out about his business. We just,
He
you
sells
know,
crappy beer, yeah.
no, not that kind of business.
He
I
sells
think-
crappy kids.
Well, okay, yeah.
And they sort of squint and say, "What?"
I mean, they're not that crappy, but
Okay, listen.
I was I was just trying to get into the conversation.
Lumberjack dudes. Long story
My name is
short.
Jack, and this guy's name is
Please don't
Jacques.
tell me the other guy. Oh, I was about to say. If you name the other guy Lumber.
No, that'd be a dumb name.
Okay. Well,
I'm
hey,
Jack, and this is Jacques.
Hey, Jock. Hi, Jack. We're just okay. We're trying to. Have you guys heard of the middlemen?
I mean, yeah.
Where can we find them?
I mean, usually they're all over the place. They don't really come by Rhyme Rest too often, but they're just if you need a deal done, they're there to help. You know, they're pretty helpful.
Huh. But like, where can I find one right now?
I mean, right now. And he just says for like a minute. I mean, there's supposed to be like sort of a market day in like 2 days, and sometimes middlemen come by and help do deals there. But yeah, they don't usually come around Rhyme Rest. It's not a big not a lot of business done here.
Okay. So 2 days, huh?
I mean, yeah, if you want to wait around that long.
Looks like we're staying in Rhyme Rest.
No, I want to leave.
Listen, we can't leave without helping the girl.
There are a bunch of other places that the middlemen frequent more often.
Like
Oh,
where?
where? Please don't let people be very nice.
Like further south, there's the capital, Nebben, and then there's Stockton, there too. Like, Rhyme Rest is it's kind of on the fringe of society here. I hate to, I love my town. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I love my town, but we're not exactly the place to be when you're selling stuff.
Yeah.
We're not the market square, really. But if you're looking for a place that does a lot more business, we do sell a lot of jerky.
Too much jerky.
Yeah.
This town is the capital of jerky.
Just so much jerky. You wouldn't believe how much jerky we got. We got a jerky bank down over that way.
A jerky bank?
Yeah, it's where we store all the jerky.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
But yeah, in 2 days' time, we're gonna have a sort of a market festival where everyone sells their goods and stuff all at once. It's a pretty big to do in Rhyme Rest, but that's when you might be able to see some of them.
And plus, Mom. Oh wait, you know what? I forget that I don't interact with fucking roofers. I don't fucking know a thing. Okay.
Okay, Al. I'm gonna assume that they told you everything, like that Umang, Andrea, and Giles just told you what went down while you guys were drinking.
Okay. I mean, I did pass out with my first drink. So,
No, before you went to the Strong Arm Tavern, when you guys were just with the kids and just hanging out in the Chug and Bug for like a couple minutes.
Uh-huh.
And they just told you about it.
Okay. You know, like, didn't you guys said that the kid might left Rhyme Rest? So I don't see the point of staying here. You know.
Well, we
The
can't
kid might be
just
somewhere else.
leave without knowing where they took him. We have a whole country to look for.
Then let's explore the country.
How about we figure out where they took this kid and then we go? Fine.
Fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, do you guys know this, you know, tiefling guy?
There
Big
are
guy.
there aren't a lot of tieflings that really come by Rhyme Rest. If there was anybody like that, we'd have noticed. And I don't remember seeing anybody.
Hmm.
The only one we saw was the lady you're traveling with.
Hmm. Hmm.
This is what happened when 2 for intelligence. Oh wait, no, 4 and 5 intelligence. Doing a fucking
Yeah.
investigation. We don't know what to do next. We need Jaya.
We need Jaya.
Jaya.
Okay. Hmm.
Well, do,
Do you-
do you know any way to contact the middlemen?
Me? No. Like they just sort of they're around. They're just around. You don't really you don't contact them generally.
How do we know that they are the middlemen?
They don't really have sort of like a call sign or some sort of gang colors if that's what you're asking. But I don't really know how you just tell. They just sort of show up, you know?
Okay.
And they don't show
Well,
up here
guess-
often, so we don't really know what they look like very well.
Hey, Al. Maybe if we ask around about them enough, they'll come to us. Like, oh.
Or maybe we could just yell their name. Middleman, middleman, come up, middleman. I'm looking for you. Come out. I need you, please.
Jack-
Middleman, come out.
This is my bridge now.
Jack and Jock sort of look at each other like awkwardly, and you're like just watching these two just yell for the middlemen, and there's like, all right, good luck on your search. We're gonna go over there now, and they just sort of walk away.
Bye. I'm so tired of this investigation. My brain can't take this.
Listen, we're almost done. We just need to find the girl, and then we're done.
That's the hard part, you know? Like, the girl is. You don't know where she is. We don't have Jaya or Giles with us. Okay, maybe you're here. Maybe I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that hurt your feelings.
What?
Okay, so what should we do now?
Just keep calling out for them, I guess.
So you guys are walking around the
Yeah.
the town just yelling for the middlemen.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So you do this for like a couple hours. And no one really seems to, some people are like looking at you weird, and eventually the guards show up and are like, you're causing a bit of a public disturbance. If you could stop.
No, listen. It's art.
I'm sorry, what?
It's what?
It's art.
Um, what do you mean art?
We're performing
Yes.
in the middle of.
We're we do performing arts, and this is part of our act.
All right, and he stands back and he watches. If you guys are gonna try doing performance, you can either one of you roll performance twice for
Ah,
each other,
shit.
or each roll individually.
Individually.
Individually, all right. Roll performance.
Oh,
See how performance art you guys can perform.
Oh man, I was just bullshitting, so he left us alone.
He's a
Oh,
he's a
performance.
connoisseur. He really wants to know what new art is out there.
Yes!
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Romeo of Romeo.
Ah shit.
So you say it's art, and you just keep screaming middlemen on the top of your lungs, and Al starts to go into this sort of soliloquy about the middlemen. Who, wherefore art thou middlemen? And it's just so, and he's just, and the guard is like, whoa, you're amazing. Are you the legendary sewage shark?
Wait, they knows about that already? What the fuck?
People saw a mysterious shark person popping in and out of manholes all over the city last night, and
Ah, shit.
it was so. I d- there's only one explanation. You're the legendary sewer
Yes,
shark.
it is I, the sewage monster.
Oh my God!
Now the
Can I get your autograph?
Of course, come here and give me your pen or whatever.
He holds out a freaking quill and parchment.
Okay, and then what is your name?
My
Like
name's
your pen.
Philip.
Okay, sorry. Shit, I don't know how to write. Fuck.
I'll just scribble.
I look at the paper and like fucking sweats. I just scribble stuff and like.
And it looks exactly like every other signature that ever has been, because all signatures are usually scribbles. So.
Hey, do you
Oh,
want my autograph?
And he's and he just like looks you up and down. And is like, no thanks. And he grabs the parchment and quill and be on your way, I guess. And he walks away, leaving you guys
Oh.
alone.
Oh, well.
Oh, it's okay, Umo. You just need to practice sometimes. you know?
Yeah, I guess I
You
do just need to practice.
Run with it, and I flip my hair.
And you are pretty great. I guess.
You guess? You guess? Excuse you? I am a luxury that only a few can afford. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how to say that. That was me. I mean, I didn't say that. Okay. So let's continue looking for the middleman, I guess. Oh, you know what? I want to find the cat. Is the cat there?
All right, I'm gonna need you. Usually, when you're trying to find something specific somewhere, you need to roll an investigation. That's just usually how it goes. So
Why?
that's
Why?
that's the check for when you're trying to look for something. If you're trying to
Just
perceive
do it.
Why are you
something,
doing it this on purpose?
no,
You see what page roll? Page roll of 5. I might roll a fucking negative. I swear to God.
you might. Here's the yeah. Wow, a 5.
Wow.
That's you keep choosing to do stuff that requires investigation, Al. It's not my fault that you keep
You look-
choosing that.
Could I roll to look for a cat?
You can also roll to look for a cat, but you don't
Yeah,
really
I
know
just-
what the cat looks like.
I-
So
I'm just looking for a
Can
cat
I like
in general.
describe Paige, not Paige, Uma, what the cat looks like?
Sure.
Describe on.
Yes, like the cat can talk, and
The cat can talk.
yeah.
Go-
And the cat asked me for a favor,
What?
and I said yeah.
Was this
And the cat
was this
scratched
when we
me.
were drinking? Because
Yeah, before.
you probably should have. Oh no, honey, listen.
What?
You were probably drunk when you saw this cat. Cats don't talk.
But no, yes they do. It's before I went to drink. The cat has like one yellow eye, one blue eye, like
Oh, that's
black
a pretty cat.
face and a
but
half
listen,
of the red.
listen, Aaliyah.
Mhm.
Cats don't talk.
are you gonna look anyway, Umang?
Yeah, I'm gonna look for a cat with that description, but
So you both look for about an hour. You see some cats. They're just cats around, but you don't see the cat that matches the description that you're looking for.
hey, could I pet those cats?
They're usually strays. I would say roll an animal handling check.
Okay. What is animal handling?
Your cats.
Listen, cats are so good.
You just get a plus
They
one.
are, I'm not gonna lie, they're really good. I love them.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, you're able to pet a few cats. They're just you sort of you coax them in. You're very patient. You're very kind. And then you come up, rub against your leg. You get to pet them a little bit. And then
Yay!
and they trot off.
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm in such a good mood now.
Oh,
Love cats.
I should take them.
I should take one.
I don't know. It'd be too much work. It's gonna be dangerous.
It would be dangerous. I would love to have a cat though.
So now what? Oh, you know what?
What?
Wanna visit Finnegan and Sunny?
Oh yeah, sure. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe he can
I need
answer
a
some
break from
questions.
all this using my cousin's head.
Yeah, me too. Let's go.
We're too dumb for this.
All right. You go to Sunny's house,
Mhm.
and you knock. It's about a little in the afternoon. It's not really.
Mhm.
It's not nighttime. It's not evening time. It's just little past midday. And you knock, and
FBI, open up! No, I'm just kidding.
and Finnegan answers the door. It's like, "Oh hey, I know you. I don't know you." He points at Al.
Oh, you don't? What? I thought we had to drink together.
I don't really remember much of that night. It was just like I got rescued. There was a big lady, and another big lady, and a short lady, and another big lady.
I mean, I'm big.
I mean, yeah.
Kinda.
I mean, yeah. You were.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember you. You were the
Oh,
blue
Jesus
big
Christ.
lady, and you're the green big lady,
Yeah.
and there was a red big lady, and there was just a short lady.
Just a short lady.
Yeah, she is pretty short, huh?
Yeah. He's actually a 12-year-old boy.
Really? Oh, I can't. I hope we
Yeah.
can be friends.
You could
Yeah.
be.
You just need to like pester him
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
totally do
all the
that.
fucking time. Thank you.
Yeah, he's sleeping at the
Listen.
tavern. If you're like interested in meeting him.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mom,
Mm-hmm.
Mom, can I go to the tavern? And she's like, "What? No!" And then Sunny comes to answer
Hey.
the door.
Sunny.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. And she gives you both a big hug. Thank you so
Yeah,
much
he's
for bringing my Finn back to me.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was nothing.
It was nothing. We didn't even
Yeah.
do anything, and then he's back.
It really, it was something. Thank you so much. What brings you here?
uh, I just wanna ask some questions.
I mean, sure, anything.
Have you? Do you know who the middlemen are?
I've heard of them. I don't really do. I know that a lot of people do business with them. I don't really do any business with the middlemen. I usually just do just local trading. They're usually for widespread distribution stuff. I don't really need to do that. So
Oh, are they?
Do you know who contacted the middleman?
um I don't know who. They're usually just around. They just come by. They do their business and they
Why do
leave.
people keep saying that? They're just around, but when we want them to be around, they're nowhere. They're nowhere to be found.
They don't come by Rhyme Rest very often. They are usually around the bigger cities, but this isn't really an important trading place, you know?
Which
Do
bigger
you
city?
do you happen to know what kind of business they do?
They're intermediary. They usually between two people they do business. So okay, here. I want to sell you a bouquet, right? And
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
but you're all the way somewhere else, like you're all the way down in Renville, right?
Uh-huh.
I can't travel all the way over there, but the middleman will help me deliver the bouquet for a little fee to you. And they usually facilitate deals between two people, sometimes from far away, sometimes when people don't want to talk to each other.
Hmm.
At least that's what I'm told. I don't do that cuz I don't need to.
Hmm.
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 Okay. Do you know where, like, which place is like a big marketplace that The middleman might be.
The nearest place would be Stockton, but Nebben has a very a big distribution. It's the capital of the state, so I would imagine it would be very
Hey Bear.
populated and has a
What
lot
is
of
it, Nebben?
Nebben, yeah.
Oh.
Bear, how long would it take to travel to Nibbin?
About 2 weeks
Oof.
by horse and cart.
Oof.
By horse and cart
Yeah,
in 2 weeks?
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, unless you have a better way of getting there.
Sewage. I don't know.
Sewage?
It takes about a week to get to Stockton and then another week to get to Nebben.
Maybe we can stop by Stockton next time.
That's a week away.
I know. I mean, next time, not now. And also, Sonny, don't trust the middleman if you're trying to like do business with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the matter? What did they do?
Uh,
They're
you know, look at Finn.
I really don't know.
Eyes and Finn, eyes emoji. You know about what happened to you. Yeah.
They were trying to. Oh, Finn, could you go get me something from the kitchen? And Finn says, I mean, all right, God.
Could you get me? Could you get me something from the kitchen? It doesn't matter what it is. Just give me something.
Just fucking go.
Finn, confused, just goes into the kitchen and just starts rummaging around. You don't know what the hell he's doing.
Okay.
He's like, they were trying to take Finn?
Yeah, they. So what we were told was, there was another girl in the basement with him, Finn, when we found him, but there was also a tiefling girl who was there who they had purchased.
What?
So we're just trying to figure out, what's going on.
I didn't know there were any tieflings in this town.
I didn't know either.
Oh, well, I hope you find her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're
too.
trying to do.
Hmm.
But that's what Umar's trying to do. I'm just following.
I want to find her. We can't just leave her.
I know, but like, it's. Okay, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I'm being negative. Giles is giving me bad vibes.
Just rubbing off on you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You're right. I'm sorry. If it's been like 2 weeks, and if Finnegan is still alive, I'm sure the other one would,
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
so. Good luck on your search, I guess. And then Finnegan returns with like a ladle. Is this what you wanted? Yes, that is exactly what I needed. Thank you so much, Finn. And gives him a little peck on the forehead and grabs the ladle and just is holding it now.
Aww.
Is there anything
Right.
else you need?
What about those tea? Where do you get those tea?
The tea? Oh, we get that from the Blue Sky
Mhm.
Tea House. It's very popular around here.
Yeah.
Would you like to try some?
The blue
wish
sky.
you could try some.
I mean, it's the least I could do.
Yeah, sure.
All right, she heats up some tea. Finn is like just gets bored and just goes outside to play because he's like gross leaf water and like runs away. And and so she pours you each a cup of tea, and it's delicious.
Do I
Thank
know what's
you.
in it?
This time it isn't roses or tulips. Instead, it's sort of instead of flowers, it's more like a lavender, sort of a lavender and a hibiscus, and a third that you don't really know what it is.
What's the What's the
What's the secret ingredient?
what's the secret ingredient?
What does the package say?
The package says Blue Sky Tea House Tea. It's
Does it have the
great.
ingredients list on it?
It does not.
Oh fuck, that's so dangerous. What if someone was like allergic to it?
I mean, she usually just tells you what's inside of it, and this one is it's lavender and hibiscus.
What's the third ingredient? I need to know.
I don't know what the third ingredient is. I thought it was just lavender and hibiscus.
Hmm.
Next thing to be to investigate. What's the third ingredient? Okay.
Bear, as far as I can tell, is the third ingredient a plant?
It is a plant.
Oh,
Could
I thought it was
roll,
Could you what?
pissed.
could I roll to see what kind of plant it is?
Roll a nature check.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Wouldn't your nature be good?
My nature, it would be good if I wasn't stupid. I got an 8.
You got an 8. You've worked around flowers, but you've mostly only worked around flowers in like one town. This isn't you haven't really gone out exploring into the great beyond of uh God, what's the study of flowers? Plantology or whatever. You haven't really discovered any new flowers. You've only know the basic what stuff was around the town. Like you know it's something that you don't know,
Okay.
that you've never encountered before.
Okay. Alright.
Well, thank you for stopping by. I was able to thank you in person.
Oh, no problem.
Just want to check on you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
How's your wife doing?
Oh, she's out working today, but she's also very grateful.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna fuck your wife!
We'll see your wife later.
No.
No, just kidding. We didn't say that.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fuck anyone's. I'm not gonna cuck her.
Oh my God.
Come on. Come on.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. What do you take me for? Hey.
Hey. Alright.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Let's go to the scary guy's house. The guy who's supposed to be on the poster?
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. You might know something because they live right next to him, you know. Maybe
Alright.
he's the middleman.
All right.
Ooh.
You travel to Al. You recall where you saw this family who was just eating dinner while you were spying on them, and you knock on their door, and
Hello.
you see, and the kid answers. And the kid's just like, "Hi,
Hi.
hi."
Is your dad home?
No.
Hi. No? Oh. Okay.
Where is
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Where's your dad?
He out working.
Where did he work?
Where does he work?
He's one of the guards.
He's a guard?
Yeah.
Oh. Did he know that his face was on a wanted poster for like 2 weeks?
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh shit, I'm just cursing when I'm a kid. I'm sorry.
he
I said shit again, shit! Oh wait, no, fuck!
for intelligence,
God
doing
damn it.
great. All right. He says, "No, I didn't know."
know where he's working right now?
Just patrolling around. I don't know his route though.
Is your mommy home?
No,
Where is she?
Okay.
she's out working.
Where does she work?
She works at the bar.
Which bar?
I mean, she used to work at the bar.
Which bar?
The Strong Arm Tavern.
Oh,
She
okay.
used to work at the bar.
I mean, I don't know where she works now. She just says she goes out working.
Oh.
Huh.
What is your dad's name?
My dad?
Mhm.
I mean, I just call him Dad, but his name is Morgan.
Uh-huh.
What about your mommy?
Her name's Morgana.
Morgan and Morgana.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
thank you for helping.
I mean, sure, you're weird.
Also, be safe.
Are you home by
Okay.
yourself?
Yeah, I'm old enough to take care of myself. He does not look like he's old enough to take care of himself.
Isn't that dangerous,
Yeah.
especially with the kidnappings that's been going on? Or
I thought you guys caught him.
no,
How do you
Like-
know?
we did. but,
My
like-
dad works for the guards.
Okay, but like,
He doesn't
listen.
know that his face is on a poster?
I mean, the guards assumed that it wasn't him. It was just a guy that looked like him because they know the guy.
Okay,
They
but,
know
like,
my dad.
Here's the thing.
What's up?
There could be
What's
other...
up?
Is this kid's name Squidward?
It's not. No.
What's your name?
My name is Ganmore.
Kenmore?
Ganmore.
Kenmore?
Ganmore.
Oolong, don't laugh. Jeez.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. It's rude. Okay, listen, kid, listen. You shouldn't be home by yourself. How old are you? Like 5?
I'm like 10, so back off.
I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm super responsible. Dad told me how to take care of myself. Mom taught me how to cook. I'm good.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Do you know when they come back home?
Like in the evening so we can eat dinner together.
Okay, okay. Bye.
Alright, bye, weirdos. And closes the door.
What did you say, bitch?
He opens the door again. I said weirdos! And he closes the door again.
Bitch! Come
Ow,
at
ow.
me.
Ow, it's not worth it. Just let it go.
I wish that kid was the one who got kidnapped.
About to throw hands with a 10-year-old.
You know, wait, why don't we ask the guards?
What? I was
You know what, never
thinking.
mind.
I was thinking we could go to like the tavern and ask them about Morgana.
Okay.
Alright. Gesundheit. Alright, so you go back to the tavern. You see Drea eating food in the tavern. Giles is nowhere to be seen because Giles didn't even sleep in the tavern. Giles was out sleeping in the wilderness because that's how Giles do. Well, Drea's just in the tavern, just sitting there, having a pint, because she can, because she's an adult.
She's an adult.
She just woke up from a hangover and fucking drinks again.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
you
like
have a
it's
problem.
it's late in the day. It's late in the day. You guys have been
Okay.
investigating for a good part of the day, and it's
Okay.
it's well into the afternoon. The sun hasn't set yet, but it's getting there.
Oh, Morgan, we please over breath. I'm gonna go get my shoe before we continue.
Okay.
So Al goes running off to get
Wait.
her shoe.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna come with me?
I mean, I would.
Alright, let's go.
All right, you both
Hey, grab Oolong's hand.
you both
Oh.
run off.
Okay.
You go to the guy, and he's just like, "All right, here you go." It was
Thank
a little
you.
weird. I had to I had to use some unorthodox methods, but here are your heels.
What,
Oh, no.
what kind of
That is good.
unorthodox method?
Yeah, what kind of orthodox method? I'm scared.
It's
Do you use the
fine.
blood of your enemy?
I totally
color
did.
the-
I slaughtered everybody just to get these shoes put together. It was
Oh,
quite
shit,
a
that
travesty.
that is
I
so
hope it was
good.
worth it to you. It's about
It is.
3 gold to fix these shoes.
Oh, okay. Hee. I pay in 3 goals.
Thank you. Here's your shoes. And your heels are back to normal. One looks red. The heel looks red, and the other one is just your normal heel.
Oh no.
You really did slaughter a lot of people, huh?
Yep, I'm a natural born killer. Bye.
Well, before we go, do you know what?
What?
Oh, do you know about the mailman?
I mean, hell yeah. That's how I get my shoes out.
Oh shit. Okay. Where can
Where can we
contact
find one?
them? Yeah.
I mean, they come around about once a month. Cause
Once a month.
that's when I got all my shoes ready to go, and then they come by, they pick them up. Usually, they're a really timely bunch. They come right on schedule.
When are they
What do
coming?
they look like?
What do they look like? I mean, it's a
Yeah.
different person every time. There's a big fella, small fella, big lady, small lady, all around different kinds.
Can you describe them? I pull out my sketchbook and try to sketch.
Like,
you know, like
All of them? I
yeah,
mean,
like the one that you've met, like the recent one.
one that came last month, he was a small fella. He had a big old horn in the middle of his head. It was weird, like a unicorn, but it was a person. See,
Is it
and
a tiefling?
I don't know what that is. I know about the demon kin, but I don't know about nothing named Tiefling.
Was he like a red
Yeah.
color?
No, he was more of a
No,
pale
tieflings is
person.
red in color. Umar.
What?
That's
I
racist.
thought aren't most of them red? Some
No,
sort of shaded red.
that's racist. A lot of color of tieflings out there is blue.
Blue. Blue and yeah.
Blue. Yeah.
No. um,
Hmm.
had a horn growing out of the middle of his head. He was pretty pale, if I recall, and and he was short. He had a red hair, bright red hair, and he had his pretty yellow eyes, pretty gold eyes. And he grabbed my shoes and he said, "Thank you for your time." And I said, "Thank you for your business." And we parted ways. The
Do you
guy.
know his
He
name?
took your shoes like off your feet.
No,
Yeah, I was like thinking about that.
no, the shoes I was making. The shoes I was making. He gave me a pretty penny for it too.
Do you know his name?
I mean, he's the middleman.
I know, but like
They're all
don't you-
middlemen, and they're just called the middleman. They don't. I don't know if they have names. They never tell me none of their names. I never really ask, cause I'm getting my gold, and that's enough I need.
Oh, you're such a sweet guy. What's
He
your
killed a
name?
lot of people.
Yeah, I totally did.
I mean, for my shoe, look at it. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it drips
your
and
name?
cries about its eternal damnation, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
If it starts to scream, ignore that heel and just keep walking. It'll wear off eventually.
Al just has a cursed shoe right now.
Wait, do I?
Fucking no, I was joking. Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Oh.
I didn't
I'm
kill
so-
nobody. I just had to use red leather. Come on.
Oh. Oh.
Do you want a cursed shoe? I could give you a cursed shoe.
I kind of want a cursed shoe.
Yeah, you know what? I want it. I kind of want to give it to Giles.
Now this one is the one that the middleman wouldn't take, and it's a very ugly boot, and it's got like the sole is sort of flapping, and it has holes in it, and it used to have shoelaces, but like half of the shoelace is gone, And he's like, now this one can talk, and it's I guess it's cursed, but only
He
with,
can talk?
I mean, yeah, what? And he like moves it up and down, and the little soul flaps as if it's moving its mouth. And he says, "Stop doing that."
Oh, come on. You did that.
I mean, did that sound like me? I don't think it did. And he shakes it again, and the soul flaps like, "Stop doing that."
Can I like roll insight to see if he's doing that or different?
Go for it.
Al, obviously he's doing that. Because the shoe's saying to stop doing that. God.
What are you for intelligence? Like, come on.
Come on now.
I just want to know. Geez, it's never too long. You know, I don't want to be scammed.
Yeah, okay.
Why do you start to sound southern?
Don't take my voice. That's my voice. That is, you didn't roll right. It's fine.
You can't tell me what to do.
No, I can't.
I like him. What is his name? I want to know.
Can he come with us?
Oh my god.
Please.
All right, you can tell for an absolute fact that this man is not making that voice.
Okay. I want to poke the shoe
You poke it.
finger.
You poke it. In your finger like finds its way into
You know
one of the holes
flap-
in the
flap
shoes.
that's open.
Yeah, you poke it in there.
Yeah, I want to poke it there.
All right, you now have your finger in the like sole flap. That's it.
Oh, that's it. Nothing's gonna happen.
I mean, the only way I've been able to get it to talk is to shake it like this, and then it shakes it, and it's like, "Stop doing that."
Can it say anything other than that?
I mean, it's cursed. I don't know. Maybe you could try. And he hands the
Hey,
boot
you
over.
should try and wear it. Hey, what's your name?
My name's Eli. Eli Connors.
Eli.
Eli, why don't you try it? You try it on, and I want to see what happens.
Fuck no, it's cursed.
Oh, come on.
I mean, you can. I ain't gonna risk getting cursed. You crazy? I got a business to run.
Okay, but if you wear it, can you take it off?
I've never tried, 'cause it's cursed.
Can you try?
No. You can try after you buy it off me. Do you want a cursed shoe or not? I can keep it, 'cause I just like flapping it around like this and start doing that.
I kind of want to wear it. I know Joe wouldn't wear it.
What? You're muffled.
Oh, I wanna get it, but like I know Joss wouldn't wear it.
We can put it on her in her sleep.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Shit. How much is it?
I mean, this is a cool, magical, cursed boot. I'd say I could part with it for about 10 gold.
What? But it's cursed though.
Yeah, but it's cool. Watch. Look what it can do. Stop doing that.
No. If it's like a magical thing, you know, like a good magic.
I don't know. I ain't no magician.
5.
7.
5 gold. 5.
7.
3.
Oh my goodness. No, 7. 3 is what it took to.
Fine.
It took like a couple scraps of leather to fix your shoe to get 3 gold. I want 7 gold.
But it's cursed though.
Yeah, but
You're
it's
already
cool.
Shaking up. It's not cool.
I think it's pretty
Okay,
cool.
fine, you know what? It's cool.
How much is it
know
worth
what-
to you? I say it's worth 10. You say it's worth 5. I say it's worth
Oh.
7. Do you want it or not? Because I could sell it to somebody
4.
else.
6.
All
Alright. 7.
7. Okay.
Okay, 8.
All right, sure, 8.
Alright, 10. Jeez, stop it.
All right, if you say so.
Okay.
20.
His eyes goes wide. Oh hell yeah!
No, no,
Okay,
no.
Uman's paying that.
Nuh-uh. I ain't paying for nothing.
Mom, can we please split it 50-50?
I don't know. I don't listen. I'm trying to save my money.
For what?
I'm bad at like finances. You know.
You think I'm not?
I'm telling you, this is a great deal right here. It's a magical boot that can talk.
I don't know if I'm willing to spend 5 gold on a prank.
Okay, you know what? Let me see how much gold I have. How much gold do you have?
145.5.
Can I take the 7 again?
Make it 8.
6.
No.
8? Because you keep going back on the deal.
Can I? Oh, can I use my Ditsy charm?
Your what?
My Ditsy charm.
Your dit's a charm.
Ditsy charm.
Bear, I want to roll for my.
Alright, roll for your dit's a charm.
I don't roll. He rolls.
Okay, what am I rolling for? What's the save?
13.
He makes it.
Oh shit.
He is not
Can
charmed.
I
I
roll?
mean, it's pretty amusing. This is the most amusing thing I've had to do all day after just fixing a heel.
Can I roll persuasion?
Persuasion to get it down to 7.
Yeah.
Sure. You drive a hard bargain, but I'll do it for 7.
Hell yeah. I'll take it.
All right, here you go. Curse you coming right up. Stop doing that.
I shake it again. Can you say something else?
Have you tried shaking it yet?
Yeah, I say while shaking it.
Thank you.
What?
Thank
Oh
you.
shit. Did you just say fuck you?
I don't know. I heard something completely different that I can't speak of.
You can't speak of.
It's a pretty naughty word.
Wait,
What'd you
is it
hear?
Ela?
Eli. Eli Connors.
Eli Connors. Okay.
Eli.
Thank you for your business.
Thank you for your business. All right, see you around.
Bye. Alright, so now. Oh, wait, I need to write the sketch of the guy. Is that the tiefling guy? That.
You don't know if it's a tiefling. You've never heard of a tiefling with only one horn, but it's so what he told you was pale, yellow eyes, bright red hair, and a single horn sticking out of the middle of his head, like the forehead. And he's short.
Shit. Pale, yellow eyes. Short. One hand. And one hand, one horn.
No, he
Is
has
that it?
both of his hands, at least as far as you know.
Is that it?
That's all he
Pale, yellow
told you.
eyes. Okay, red
Hey
hair.
Al, you're
Yeah?
pretty good at drawing.
Thank you. Yeah, I like to draw. I have a
Ah.
sketchbook.
Ooh, can I see?
Sure. Sure, a sketchbook.
It's really good.
And for now, it's mostly a picture of
The sewage.
unit sewage. Shit. Like random people, but a lot of it are like pictures of Willow. I like a dryad.
Or a dryad that you do not know of.
Yeah,
Who's
a dryad
that?
that you do not know of. Oh, that's he. You know, and I blush and like fidget like he.
Who is it?
You know. Oh, you don't know. I mean, like, he's kind of like well, you know, you know, like the thing you do, like in anime, like your hands, like they touch each other, your finger, like Yeah, I do that.
I know what you're talking about, but when you're describing it, it sounds really weird.
It says.
Yeah, sorry, I don't fucking know. I'll just send fucking emoji.
Yeah, there you go. You know, the hands when they're
Yeah.
touching each other, and it's just like, you know,
Like the fingers?
Yeah,
when you're just like fingering yourself like that
you know
with
what?
your fingers,
No.
and they're just
I
touching, and they're
finger
just
myself.
touching. Yeah,
In the middle of town?
that's
In the
pretty
middle.
gross, man. That's wow.
No, ya Allah, no, I don't do that.
All right,
Jeez.
you know,
Yeah. Hee hee hee. She's I guess I can consider her my lover, I guess. I don't know.
Aw.
Yeah. I haven't seen her for a long time.
Hey, Al.
But
Could you draw me?
God, every artist.
you'll be doing it for exposure. It'll be great.
Do it for exposure. I can't eat exposure, Umong.
What? I'll pay you. I'll commission you.
Oh, okay. How much?
I don't know. What are your prices?
7 gold.
7 gold?
No, I'm just kidding. I'll just do it.
Well, that depends. Is it a sketch? Is it a full body? Is there multiple characters? Do you want me to color the sketch? Do you want the line art?
It's okay for a friend's price. I'll give it for free. I'll do it for free.
Okay.
Shoot, I'm keeping it. I'm not gonna give you. No, I'm
That's
not gonna
fine.
tear up my sketchbook. Okay.
What
fucking
what
sketch.
pose do you strike, Umong?
Uh,
So the thinker pose. I like it.
yeah.
Okay.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
What's a French?
Yeah. What's French?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. You want me to draw you like a French fries? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. French fries exist in this world, but France does not. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I draw one.
Woo!
It takes
It-
fucking hours, I guess. I
It
don't
looks great.
Hours.
know. Show it Umong.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is it okay if I send you know like shit, I don't even know what to call Willow.
Does Al know Willow's name?
She does, but like
You can just say Willow. It's just Umong wouldn't know who the hell that is.
okay, to try it. Willow to try it, the one that you saw. Can I send her picture that I drew of you?
Sure.
I used to send her messages like this because I can't write because I'm stupid.
Messages?
I usually send
like
her pictures
Your
of.
phone?
No, message is like the normal
No.
message, like an actual message.
Yeah.
Not every message is phone message.
Excuse me. So
I
I
usually
was gonna
send
like
her message.
pull out her laptop and send an email to Willow.
No. And just send her a message. I can't write, but I can't send pictures, I guess. Sketches, stuff like that.
That's fine.
If you're okay with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
There is a
Yeah,
mail
I would
system.
think
There is a mail system that just goes throughout the entire land that you can
Yeah.
drop it off on.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna send it now. I'm gonna send it later before we leave for Invest.
If you remember.
Right, so I will.
Okay.
I never miss a letter.
You never. I was about to say you never forget, and I was about to say, wait a minute.
Shit, that's a fucking lie.
I never forget. Forgets everything.
No.
All right. All right. What are you guys up to now? You guys just you got your shoe back.
Yeah. I'm looking fancy. Got a cursed shoe.
You got a cursed shoe now.
Yeah. Can I ask this shoe, if I put you on, can you come off? Can I shake it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What
You're not
happens
lying?
if we? What happens if we put you on?
No. No.
Shake it.
You don't know.
You're not lying, are you? And shake it.
No.
I kind of want to roll inside.
Go for it.
Because I'm scared.
Go for it.
What's the difference between insight and investigation?
Investigation is when you're looking for something. Insight is when you're trying to tell if someone is lying, what they're thinking. Like one is a therapist situation, one is a detective situation. 14,
Okay.
it's a shoe,
Yeah.
so it's kind of hard to tell what the shoe is thinking. But as far as you can tell, the guy said it was cursed. You don't know why it was cursed, other than that it can talk. And the shoe just said, "You'll be fine if you put it on."
Shit. I'm not gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it in my bag.
All right, you have a shoe, a cursed shoe, in your bag.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to put it. Okay. Alright, so what now, Umang? What's our next step? Detective Umang.
I kind of wanna. I kind of wanna. Look. I wanna go back to the Morgan household.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's already evening, huh?
Yeah, it's the sun is starting to set.
Okay.
You go back to the Morgan house.
Yeah.
All right, you go. You knock on the door. Ganmore again answers it. Oh, it's the weirdos again.
Oh, it's a little bitch again.
What'd you just call me?
Hey,
Bitch.
hey.
That's rude. I'm gonna close the door now because you're rude.
No,
No,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no, no,
wait.
no, no, no,
Listen.
no, no. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Where are your parents? Are they home yet?
No, they come home at night for dinner. You guys are weird. Why
said
Why are you
evening.
so interested in my family?
Because we have a couple questions.
I can answer them. I'm old enough to answer questions.
Do
Yeah,
you...
right.
Okay, fine. Do you know who the middlemen are?
The who? Who?
What?
Middleman.
Middlemen.
Psh, totally. They're the people in the middle. Yeah.
Yay, A plus.
You'd be stupid if you didn't know that. The people in the middle.
Of course.
Okay, I show him the sketch of the guy that I drew. Like, have you
Nice
seen this guy?
OC.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. I will kick your ass. I'm not afraid to do it. Just because you're 10.
Never seen anyone like that. That's a weird looking. Who is that?
I don't fucking know. It's the middleman.
What? No, middlemen look like
Mm-hmm.
you
tell me. What do they look like?
he looks
Little guy. Mhm,
they look
mhm,
like
mhm,
middle height and average
mhm, mhm,
looking person
mhm.
because they're in the middle of everything, middle of looks, middle height. They're so middle, you know.
Hey.
Mhm.
Just
Like,
grilling this
keeping it
10-year-old, just really fucking laying in on this
Yeah.
10-year-old.
It brings me satisfaction.
Come on. Don't be mean.
What were you gonna say?
He was the one who was being mean first. Why am I the being?
Listen, he's just a kid. How old are you? Like 20-something?
70.
Yeah, I'm totally 10.
Oh wait, what? Oh, I'm 70, so you better pay respect.
You're
You're just a
70.
child. You're just a baby.
What? I'm not a baby. You're a baby. I'm 70 years old.
I'm trying not to cry.
Okay, Al,
It's
listen,
just my
listen.
sweat. It's just my sweat in my eyes.
Let
It's
me.
just my sweat, just my eyes sweating.
Ew. Ew.
Gross. Al, just let me talk. Let me talk to him. Listen, kid.
Yeah.
Kid.
What's up?
Listen. You just want to talk with your mom and your dad.
They'll be
That's
back in
all.
like a little bit, but like they're not back yet. Are you gonna just stand outside of my house until they come back?
We might.
That's weird. I'm gonna call the guards. Ergo, my dad.
Okay.
Yeah,
actually,
fucking
that
do
would
it.
work.
Why don't you do it?
Then they're gonna arrest you and
Al.
you're gonna go to
Yeah,
jail.
do it, you coward.
Oh my
No.
god, I totally am.
Ow! Okay, I mean, like, we do want to talk to him.
But you're gonna be in trouble instead of like being able to talk to him, cause I'm gonna call him and they're gonna Dad,
So scared.
Dad. And you start screaming, Dad, and a bunch of people like poke their heads out of they're like houses, and then just a guard comes towards you guys. Like,
Oh shit.
is there a problem here? Like, they're bullying me.
Wait, is that the dad?
No, it's just a guard. It's Philip! Philip the guard who asked for your autograph.
Shit.
Philip! Hi!
Hi, is there something wrong here? They're bullying me.
It's fucking annoying.
No, they knocked on my door, and now they're being mean to me. Can you take them to
Philip,
Dad and
Philip,
arrest them
Philip,
and stuff? And
Philip.
Philip's like, are you guys seriously like picking on a 10-year-old?
No, listen, it's art. listen. He's in on it. This
You
whole
don't know
thing-
what?
This whole thing is art. It's an art
I-
performance.
I don't know what they're talking about.
See?
Uh,
It's
Philip,
performing art.
Philip, come on, you
Philip.
would trust me, right?
I mean,
You know?
you see, you can't just bully kids, especially not Morgan's kid. He's not gonna like that.
Oh, do you
No,
know?
no,
Do you
no.
know where we can talk to Morgan? Like,
I
where he is
mean,
right now?
Yeah, he's probably doing his rounds. If you guys
Yeah,
wanted
but,
to
like,
talk to him, you could have
well-
gone to like the guardhouse where all the guards are.
Oh, okay. Let's go to the guardhouse.
Yeah, Paige. I mean, Wong.
I might.
But
Can you like put them in jail too? Cause they're like so mean. It's like, and Philip's like,
Oh no.
Can I,
what
like-
shall
can I, like-
do?
and
Don't
he like
share.
whispers to you guys, can I just put some cuffs on you to make them shut up?
Sure.
Wait, what?
All right, so
Wait, what did he say?
he puts a cuffs on basically these like manacles, these handcuffs on Umong. He's like, "Can I just real quick, just so he will shut up?" Yeah, arrest him.
Oh no, whatever shall I do? Jail, I'm so scared.
defenseless. I've never been in jail before.
Oh no, I've been there so many times and now I have to go there again.
Puts
Oh,
puts
no,
manacles
what
on
have
you
my
as
wife
well, Al, and starts dragging you away. And as soon as and then Ganmore like, yeah, that'll teach you guys for bullying a 10-year-old, and then closes the
I will
door.
fucking get you back, you prick.
Guys, this is
I will bring you to jail with me.
This is the big main villain, Ganmore, the 10-year-old.
Yeah.
All right, so
You let
as
us
soon
go
as you
now?
round the corner, Philip just undoes the cuffs and like puts them back on his belt, and he's like, "Yeah, he's a
What's
good
up with
kid.
him?
He's a good kid, okay?
What?
He's a good kid, okay? He's
What?
just okay. I also noticed that you guys are knocking on his door several times, so I'm like wondering what the hell's up with that.
Okay,
We're trying to
listen.
get more.
We're,
Okay.
we're,
All right, not everything can be performance art, all right?
okay, the truth is we're looking for a missing
The
person.
middleman.
Yes, also the middleman.
Oh, the middlemen?
Uh,
Yeah, we deal with those guys.
Yeah. Oh, where? Where are they?
Look, okay, so when we need to contact them, when the guard needs to contact, usually we use them to transport dangerous criminals from here to there. That's what the guards usually use the middlemen for, because they're reliable. They bring people over when they need to go, like to Stockton or Eldermont or something. But
Does, mhm.
But the way we usually contact them is like we have somebody in the guardhouse who like sends them a message, and they show up. Like it usually takes them a couple days to get here, but they show up.
A couple days.
I mean, it's faster
Wait.
than like usually it takes us weeks to bring our people from here to there. You know, I don't know how they get here so
Okay,
fast.
Philip.
Sup, sup, sup.
Um, who usually contact the middleman? Like in you know, who you work with,
His name's Marcy.
Marcy?
Marcy. Yeah.
Okay, you know how like we just caught Rupert, right?
Yeah. I mean, he was pretty beat up. I don't know what you guys did to him, but
I don't know either. I didn't even know he got beat up. uh, like, you know, like the middleman is involved, right?
I actually did not know that like at all, and I
Okay.
don't know if I believe you.
What?
Because
Okay,
they're
Philip,
the,
no.
the middlemen are chill. They take our criminals, and when they're too dangerous to be left here in Rhymrest, and they bring them over to a more secure environment, like a secure place.
Listen.
Hey,
They
Philip,
help us out a
Philip, I
lot.
don't-
The middlemen are chill.
Alright, Philip, I don't blame you because it's like you know you know you've
What?
you've been you know been with this guy like
You're
you've
muffled.
been a good guy and everything. Oh,
Matthew.
sorry, I
You're-
covered the mic. Shit.
It doesn't
What is
help.
wrong with me? Yeah, like I understand. Like you've been like in contact with this guy and you seem them as a nice guy and everything. For us, you know, we're in the neutral side now. And from what I've seen, like before, like when we were investigating about the kidnapping, we don't see like you guards are really into that case, you know.
We were
And I think
trying. We were trying our best. We just didn't find him as soon as you guys did. You guys, I don't know how you guys found out. We didn't know. Like Rupert was just a
investigation.
what?
Philip.
Look,
There's this thing we call investigation.
hey, we were trying. We had a good lead, a good solid lead. Okay.
What was your lead?
Why? Then why is the poster a picture of fucking Morgan?
No, it wasn't Morgan. It was a
And
guy
yet
that
no
looked.
one.
Just because he looks like Morgan doesn't mean it's Morgan. Okay, we know Morgan. Morgan is great. Morgan's a great guy. He's a good dad. He's a good father, and he's great in this community. We didn't even think for a second it was Morgan. We just thought it was a guy that kind of looked like him.
Mm,
We trusted Rupert too. Like he's been around for a while.
Rupert fucking hates you guys. He fucking hates
What?
this place.
What? Oh man. I went to his place a couple times. Beer wasn't
Yeah, me
great, but
too.
it was fine. Like it was cheap too. He was chill. He was so nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's not that kind of person. in real
Shit,
life.
that sucks.
Yeah, that's why. Hey, Philip, look, I think you're a nice guy. I just want you to be safe, and you know,
All right.
okay,
Yeah.
and be careful
Okay.
with Marcy, I suppose, because you don't have to believe this, but I think he might be up to something.
What? Marcy? No. You guys don't even. I don't. You don't even know Marcy. Marcy's great. Marcy's a swell guy. Sure, he can be quick to anger, but he cooks really well. He's like the guard cook, and he's great.
He's
Just
the
because he
guard
cooks
cook.
well doesn't mean
Wait.
he's a good guy.
He cooks. That's all he does, and he contacts the middleman for you guys.
Yeah, that's his job. He cooks food.
Go-
He's a great chef.
What
I
if-
gotta tell you, he
What
is
if he's been
amazing.
cooking the kids?
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Al?
Why
I'm
would you say
sorry,
that?
my
Why
name-
would you? Are you trying to slander Marcy's name? Like what the hell?
Hey, where is
Okay,
my-
I'm sorry. I'm pointing hands without, you know, pointing fingers without fucking.
You're pointing hands?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
About to point
What
hands
the
at
fuck? I have more intelligence.
point some hands at some people. No, like Marcy just lives at the guardhouse. He just sort of lives there and he just cooks us breakfast, lunch, and dinner when we need it. Whenever we have like midnight duty or Like he just makes us food. He's great.
I really like Philip. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for,
Yeah, don't diss on Marcy. Marcy's awesome.
Okay. Before that, do you know this guy? And I show him the picture of the middleman.
Whoa, that is a quite a weird design. Like, who did you design that? That's weird.
No, this is what Eli
Eli?
yeah, said, like, one of the middlemen looks like. It's like the middleman that comes last month,
All
I
right,
guess.
listen. Eli, he's kind of old and he's not all there, and he's got a little, and he like does the little finger twirl next to the head to show like crazy. He's a little, you know. I wouldn't trust what Eli says, cause like he's weird.
Don't you diss on Eli just because he's weird? You don't want me to diss on Marcy, but you want to
Hey,
diss on
hey,
Eli?
hey. Eli's just like
Hey,
old.
hey.
Eli's old, and
I know, but he's
going.
old. He can't help it. You're
His
gonna be
mind
old
is
one
going.
day,
Don't.
too.
Yeah, and you shouldn't trust me when I get old either. Okay, old people can't be
Well,
trusted.
I'm old too. I'm fucking 70. You don't have to be rude.
Ow,
I thought you
ow,
said
don't
you
know
were.
how to count.
What?
You're not 70. You look so young.
I am 70.
17?
You're not.
No,
17 is
teen.
believable.
Teen. I'm not a fucking teen. I'm old. I'm 17.
Alright, usually I get like people trying to make themselves out to be younger, but you're like doing the opposite of that. That's weird, but sure. No. Alright, and it sort of winks at Umang. Yeah, sure, you're 70.
Why are you winking at me?
Just go along with it. Play along with it.
I'm gay. I don't like.
No, that's not.
that.
No, I'm not
I'm
flirting.
flattered,
No,
though.
I'm not. God.
Jeez,
You guys are
Philip.
both dumb.
Making a move.
Gee, thanks.
Oh, you think we're both dumb. Oh, thank you.
What? Oh my goodness. Do I have to take you guys to the guardhouse?
Yes.
No. Oh, to help us or to fucking put us in prison?
I wasn't actually gonna take you guys to prison. I was just doing that to like make Ganmore shut up. I love him. I love the kid, but he can be like a total douche sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you take us to Marcy?
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Marcy?
are we going to-
Introduce us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Marcy.
I mean, sure.
I promise I won't do any trouble.
It's gonna be about. I hope not.
No, we're not. I'm not. Well, I'm not.
Like, okay, so he brings you to the guardhouse. It's gonna be like it's about dinner time, so it's gonna be. I think you guys might be in for a treat, and you show up, and there is a God, what's it called? The place where everyone eats. Like a dining hall, like a dining hall. I totally blanked on the name. But yeah, there's like a dining hall, and all the guards are like showed up there, and you see someone at the far back, like basically where the kitchen is, and he's just going at it. He's just making a bunch of food, bunch of very fancy dishes. Like there's he's making some delicious lamb with lamb sauce, and like he's got beef and pork, and it's delicious. It looks really delicious with some sausages and cabbages.
Cabbages.
Yeah, his cabbages. And so you look. He's about a middle-aged person, clean-shaven, blue eyes, short, scruffy blonde hair, like dirty blonde hair, a little bit of gray here and there. You can see, and fair-skinned, but wrinkles are showing on the face. And he looks over and says, "Hello, what can I help for you for?" And Philip is like, "Hey, Marcy. So these guys are like asking about you. I'm sure they want to try some of your food, and it sounds because it's amazing." He's like, "Yeah, I know," and so like humor them for a minute, I guess. Thanks. And then he goes off and grabs some food, and Philip goes over and sits down to eat some dinner.
Bye, Philip.
Bye.
Bye,
Like,
Marty.
don't cause any trouble, okay? And then he goes to sit down.
Okay.
Now, what's gonna do for you?
Uh, we actually want to ask about the middlemen.
All right. What do you want to know?
How's the fastest way that we can contact them?
I mean, I'm able to just send a message to him every time. That usually works.
Hmm.
How long does that take for them to get here?
Couple days, like 2, 3.
How many middlemen have you
Oh.
seen or contacted?
Over a dozen. Like every time we have a. I hate to break it to you, Rhyme Rest has some criminal troubles here and there, but we usually wipe
Yeah.
them, clean it up real fast, and we get them over here. We send them off. We capture them, put them in jail cell till the middlemen arrive. We give them to the middlemen. Middlemen take them over to the prison over in Stockton.
Okay. Do you know about the kidnapping?
I mean, yeah. Bravo on capturing the guy
You-
too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. They say
Alright.
like a middleman is involved, and they
That
say
sounds
he's a
weird.
tiefling.
That doesn't make any sense.
Is that? Have you seen any middleman that's a tiefling?
I've seen middlemen that are like tieflings, yeah.
Oh.
Show him the picture.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Uh, I don't know if I want to show you this picture or not, but like this is what Eli Connors, the cobbler, said that I don't know one of the middlemen looks like. Can I show him the drawing?
No, I know him. He's come by a
Really?
couple times.
He's real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Talking about Cromwell.
Oh. Cromwell.
That's Cromwell right there, it is.
That is
Is that a first name or a last name?
That's first name. I don't really know his last name. He's...
I give him the sketchbook and then ask him to spell that for me. Can you write his name
yes,
there?
I can. Yeah, that's Cromwell. He's come by every once in a while. Like, twice, I think.
Has he been here for like past 2 weeks or yesterday?
No, he was here last month.
Last month?
Yeah.
Do they stay here or like do they just leave as soon as they got their stuff?
Nah, they show up, they do the business, and they get out. Only time they ever stick around for more than a day is for the festival.
What is this festival everyone keeps talking about?
Well, the festival's in like about 3 days. 3 days. We got a festival going on. It's where everybody sells their wares. I'm gonna cook up something very nice, and it's gonna be. It's a big to do, you know. It's a big event. Happens once every time, and once in a while, it's about a kind of a annual thing, you know. They just
I guess we have to.
we just everybody comes together, what they got, what they made for the past year, what they're proud of, and they sell it all in the square and throughout the whole town. You can buy just about anything.
Okay. I guess we have to wait for 3 days, I guess.
Big old farmers market.
Okay, well, thank you. Can we like eat your food or something?
I mean, sure. If you're hungry, the gods don't have to pay, but I guess I have to make you, 'cause you know you're not a god, and
Yeah, it's
food's not
okay.
really free.
Oh, but the food looks so good.
I know it does, and if you pay for it, you can have some.
Oh, but it looks so good.
All right, I'll cut you a deal.
Mm-hmm.
2 gold per plate.
It's not a deal.
I mean, for food like mine, it's a big deal.
It's instead of like meat. I don't eat meat.
All right,
Do
what do
I
you
have
want?
this
What can
time?
I make for you?
Anything that is not meat.
All right, is it like every kind of meat or just
Every kind of meat.
every
I
kind
just
of
can't.
meat? All right, I
Yeah,
can
I
whip
just
you up
can't.
something nice. And then he goes to the back and
It'll be 2 golds.
yeah, per plate.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want some too? He talks to you, Umang.
Sure.
To go, please.
Okay.
All right. So you each pay 2 gold. Umang, do you want something specific? Like, are you just gonna grab something? Because there's lamb, beef, pork, sausages.
She's just gonna grab whatever.
All right, you grab a nice big meat platter, I guess.
Yeah.
And Al, you get some sort of like pesto lasagna.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, God, I'm so hungry, Bear. Why would you do that?